You guys meet Maggie. Maggie is about to get some food made up for her. That little tail wagging. She's only 7 pounds and she's a Morkie. Alright, you guys, for this recipe, you're going to need about 2.5 to 3 cups of rice. Now, I always pour my rice into a container, put a little water in there, and then kind of squish it around and try to get off the extra starch. And usually you'll keep adding water until it cleans up. This is what you would do if you were cooking it for you. But since it's for Maggie, it's not necessarily have to be super clean. I'm going to boil this rice and let it cool. Now I'll boil the rice for about 15 to 20 minutes, or keep it on a fire for 15 to 20 minutes. Then I will take it, leave it on the fire, turn it off, and put a lid on it and let it finish cooking. That's how I would do my normal rice, so that's how I'm going to do her rice as well. I'm going to use chicken breast. And the reason I'm going to use chicken breast is because it comes in a little 6-pack at Kirkland, and it's just about a pound almost, but just enough for Maggie. Here, Maggie. I always test the meat to see if the dog might like it. And it looks like it's gone. And then wash your hands. Here's what the rice looks like when it's done. Let's get started. Alright, you guys, so I'm taking 2 cups of the rice. I took 2 eggs, and as you can see, I broke the eggshells in there. And I'm going to be doing chicken, so I've got a cup of chicken broth that I'm going to add to this mixture. Now, instead of using rice, you can use the wheat flour with some dry milk to make this, but Maggie has been getting weaned using rice, so I'm going to utilize rice as my filler. Alright, so we've put a cup of the broth in, and now we're going to put in 2, maybe 1.5 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Alright, so the next thing we're going to use is some avocado oil. I'm going to use 1/3 of a cup of avocado oil. And then the next thing is that you're going to use vegetables. Now, it's preferred that you use 2 cups, and you can choose whichever vegetables, but make sure they're pet friendly. So what I'm going to do is open up these cans, and I'm going to take half from here and half from there, and then store the other half for another time. Alright, so the next thing is to put 3/4 of the peas in. Now, I rinsed off my peas because they did say sweet peas, and I didn't want to get her no sugar. So, this is a whole cup, and I'm just going to use like 1/4 of the cup. Now, you don't have to use a mixer in yours. I'm just choosing to use a mixer because it works better for me. Alright, okay. Now, we've got our peas in there and our carrots. Remember, 3/4 of each. Rinsed off the peas because they have a little sugar on there. And then you want to take some chicken. And hold on for 1 second. I'm going to drain this, because I didn't want it to be too watery. And this is about 12.5 ounces of chicken. Now, you would probably use a pound, but remember, I have a little bitty dog. And now we're going to just mix this stuff. Alright, now this is the last thing you can put in. You don't have to. This is chia seeds. And this is definitely a good source of protein and fiber. And I'm just going to add just a little bit to the mix. Now we're going to go ahead and get that all stirred up. Now let's mix it. You don't want it too mushy, right? If it does get to be too wet, you want to add some more rice in there. You can add wheat flour in there as well. Alright, you guys, so you want it to be kind of thick when you put it out here on a tray. I'm going to go ahead and cook it on about 200 degrees for about an hour. Alright, so I spreaded it out so it can get ready to go into the oven. I'm going to start mine with 200 degrees for about an hour because I wanted to cook a little slow. Halfway through, I'm going to take my cutter and make little pieces. You can actually take little shapes and make it. Like, you know, use a cookie sheet cutters and like make little stars and circles. You guys, this is going to be more of a softer type dog food, mostly because I am still trying to wean her from the hard dog food, and I don't want to abruptly mess up her digestive system. All right, you guys, here is the finished product, and I've actually pieced some out, and I have put some in a container. So you're just basically going to break it down. This is how Maggie does. She usually gets some food that she ain't supposed to have and runs and go hides and tries to eat it. And as you can tell, she is thoroughly eating this food and gone and coming back here for more. Did you like that, little girlie? Did you like that? You want some more? Yep, she wants some more. All right, you guys. As you can see, she cleaned the plate thoroughly. And I mixed it with a little bit of her dry food just because she is still getting weaned off of the regular bag food. All right, this is your girl SJ here with Real Beauty, Real Food, and Real Life. Comment below and let me know what you think about doing dry, soft dog food for your dog.